Hi, Marion here. Welcome to my coaching channel. Today I thought I would share 3 tips for really starting to identify and define what your core values are. That's a really central part of coaching, living on purpose and having a fulfilling life. So it's really important in my sessions to really kind of understand a client's values. And I'm always surprised, to be honest, how many times I ask people, what are your values? What are your top 3-4 values? And they've never really thought about it. And even though, you know, it's kind of intrinsic to what they're drawn to, I think once you're really conscious of what your values are, you're able to be more intentional, you're able to understand when you're sort of moving away from your values, and you're able to, have a better compass to be able to navigate towards the things that are most meaningful in your life. So the 3 tips for understanding and defining what your values are, basically I'd recommend you get a journal too to do these little practices or exercises, if you like. It's a really good foundation if you want to, if you're thinking about coaching and want to sort of get started on your own. So the first one is to identify significant moments in your life. And this could be sort of reflecting back on your past and having a think about the times in your lives where you really had to take a stand on something, and kind of advocated for a specific kind of course in your life that's really meant something to you. So these usually are an indicator of a value that you feel quite strongly about. And then also there might be other times, other moments in your life where you can really feel a sense of joy and happiness and purpose, enlivened energy, and that usually is an indicator that you are living close to your values. So having a real think about those, looking for kind of patterns of where you can spot those similar values, and doing some journaling, writing about that. The next one is considering the things that frustrate you. So the things that really irk you and bother you about life can really provide insights into your values. For example, if you're really frustrated with people being dishonest or overpowering or control, it might indicate that you really value autonomy and freedom, or you really experience wanting to be in more sort of honest relationships if you feel like there isn't trust or honesty. So that's a good way to, it's sort of like reverse engineering it. It's like understanding from the problem what it is that you actually really care about. And that's something I find in counselling sessions often, is that people really come with a problem, and a challenge, and often it's because there's some kind of value that's not being acknowledged or lived closely aligned with. And the last one is prioritizing your values. So once you've got your list of values, and you might have 5, it's very hard to choose a small amount. Let's say you start with 10, then you start to narrow them down and you do prioritize them, almost as if you only had one choice moving forward to embody one value. What would that be? So you really want to start to understand what is most important to you, and if you can get it down to about 3, that's great. Sometimes you can also divide it into like personal values and professional values, but I really advocate for people to be more integrative about their lives and kind of really find those things that are meaningful, that is across the board. So once you sort of found your top 3 or 4 values, then it's about establishing the habits in your daily life that that you can be intentional with and live your life, you know, not only sort of hitting your values every day, but when you have to make decisions, you can reflect on your values and how you're embracing those values in your decision making. And this can help you guide your action and guide your decision making in a really meaningful way. So that's all for today. Check out the website if you want to do more work on your values and aligning your life and career and leadership with your values. Get in touch. Thank you.